Who you are around determines your reputation. I learned this when I was in middle school. I was one of those kids that always followed the rules. I mean, always. I was a people pleaser. I never got in trouble because I didn't like to get in trouble. It it freaked me out. I couldn't stand to disappoint anybody in authority. And when I did get yelled at or reprimanded or disciplined, it just messed me up. I hated it. Well, I had a very good friend. He was the opposite. He liked to push the boundaries. He liked to challenge authority. He liked the thrill of getting into trouble. And I was at his house one day. I remember this day. And we were just messing around, goofing off. And he had a hatchet. And he convinced me that we needed to go into this wooded area with this hatchet and just hang out, maybe cut down some trees, whatever. And as we're going into the wooded area, it was a good ways from his house. I just started feeling uneasy. You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing anything wrong. I just, this is too far beyond my boundaries, and I'm not feeling good about it. But he wanted to do it. I didn't want to look like a pansy. You know how it is. I wanted, and it kind of felt a little bit freeing to be with my bad boy buddy out doing bad boy stuff, even though I had no intention of doing anything actually bad, but just the feeling of that freedom. And so we go through this little wooded area. We're doing nothing wrong. Nothing. I had no intention of doing anything wrong. But we were going through this wooded area. He had the hatchet, and we come out on the other side of the woods. And we step into this guy's backyard. It was a yard. And as soon as we stepped onto the property, I don't know where he came from. I don't know if he was hanging in a tree and rappelled down. I don't know. He just appeared out of nowhere. This older man, he was a bigger guy, standing over us, losing his mind, screaming, yelling, talking about how kids have been coming into his yard and destroying his property, and he knows it was us. It's been us the whole time. He's got proof. We've come with a hatchet to tear up his house and his yard. I mean, losing his mind. He knows who we are, and he's going to report us. And I'm the kid that hates confrontation and hates getting in trouble. That was an absolute horrifying experience for me. Standing there, knowing I did nothing wrong, but being told by this guy that he knows it was me, and I'm going to be in trouble and I'm going to be reported. And it was just a bad day. But I learned a really good lesson that you don't necessarily have to be guilty to be seen as guilty. Who you're with and what they're doing when you are with them says a lot to other people about you, whether it's true or not.